I bought fake Airpod Pros, but are they any good? I guess we'll find out, right? Right, what's up guys, how's it going? So you've seen from the title of the video and the intro what this video is about, so I won't mince my words in regards to that, but today I thought I would buy a pair of AirPod Pros, the fake ones from Taobao, because I'm not really a guy who wants to go out and spend like a lot of money on something like AirPod Pros. Like wireless earbuds have always, just to me, they seem like something which is gonna fall out of my ear. I can imagine myself getting on the bus in a hurry because, you know, like crowded buses, rush hour, that kind of thing. One falls off, you've lost it, and that means you've spent like 2,500, I think it is, RMB, not sure, I'll stick the price up here somewhere, but they're a lot of money, and if you lose them, which I'm imagining you could do quite easily, I'm the kind of guy that would happen to. Another thing was, I bought some other ones before, and I really wasn't into them. Like, they seemed quite hard to connect to my phone. It seemed like hassle. Like, the wired ones, you literally just plugged them in and bam, they were there. So I gave them to my wife, I think. I didn't want to use them. But I thought, you know what, after seeing these in a group chat, I'm gonna try them again. So these are the AirPod Pros, you know, the different, like, slightly elongated ones that are supposed to be noise cancelling, and instead of like 2,500 RMB or 3,000 RMB, however much they were, these ones were like 100, 150. So that is like, I guess like 10, 15 quid English. Not sure how much that is in dollars. But yeah. But I've got them here in this box, and today my plan is just to do like a relatively quick unboxing, see what they get in the box. I don't know what you get in the box of real ones, but this is what you get when you get the fake ones. See how good they look, see how quality they feel, and then see, I'll try and see like the ease of use, I guess. Connecting them to my phone, that kind of shit. That's what stopped me before, and it just seemed a hassle to have it all done when the wired ones didn't need any real like finessing, you just plug them in. So I'm not a professional unboxer, I'm not a professional tester, but I'm gonna have a look and just see from like an average everyday Joe like myself's point of view, are these fake ones any good? Are they something I would continue to use, or are they gonna be relegated to the nah, oh well, I tried. So without further ado, let's dive into this. So I think with regards to fake products, there is a lot of stuff in China which is copied or almost the same, but it doesn't mean it's always bad quality. In fact, there are a lot of things which in China which are similar or copies, and they are actually pretty good. For example, there's a brand Xiaomi, and while I guess there's going to be some of you arguing down in the comments that no, they don't copy, but they do kind of make a lot of similar things to other companies, but they make them exceptionally well. I've got Xiaomi scales, Xiaomi power banks, Xiaomi all sorts of things. They do air purifiers. Xiaomi makes some fantastic products, but they are pretty similar to some other ones. Not all of their stuff, but just some. If you know, you know. So I think that a lot of people, when they see the word fake AirPods or fake this or fake that, they instantly assume it's going to be worse quality. And while that is sometimes the case, sometimes actually a lot of Chinese manufacturers are making better. Like, for example, with shoes, right? Shoes. I have been buying the fake Yeezys for years. They're like super cheap compared to actual Yeezys. And they've been fantastic. Like a couple hundred RMB, and they are great. And then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm just gonna buy some genuine Yeezys, and they were like 1,300, 1,400. They were expensive. So I bought some real ones, and within like a week of wearing them, I was like, these are uncomfortable. They are nowhere near as comfortable as the fakes. I go through so many shoes anyway that it didn't really matter. I would go through them in the same kind of, they lasted about as long as each other, except one was really expensive and the other wasn't. And the cheaper one, the really cheap ones, were actually a lot more comfortable. So sometimes fake products can actually be better than the real thing.
One eternity later.
So I've had these now for a couple of weeks. I didn't want to just dive into this. Essentially, I wanted to test them out, have a go, see what they were like. There were a few problems at first. I couldn't get them both to connect at the same time. So I got back onto the seller and he fixed that problem pretty easy. It was just a case of deleting the things from my Bluetooth memory thing and then redoing it again. And it was fine. It works perfectly. You open the box and these things click on. They are great. Like I said, I can't compare them to the actual Airpod Pros, but they seem pretty decent. It has all these cool functions. You can skip tracks by pushing on the sides of the stems. You can turn the volume. You can do all sorts of stuff. It has different controls. Overall, I would say the sound from these is way better than the standard headphones that come with an iPhone, you know, little wired ones. They're pretty decent sounding. So, but on the downside to this, they do have latency issues because they've used cheap Bluetooth sender drivers, whatever you want to call them, that are on these things to save cost, and that's why they are that much cheaper. They have massive latency issues. Now, if you're watching videos on, say, like WeChat, it is perfectly okay. If you're listening to music, it's fine. You don't notice the latency because you don't know it's there. You're just enjoying the music. But if you try and watch YouTube, definitely the YouTube app, it's annoying. It doesn't matter how much you try, the app will be out of sync with what you're hearing. So what you're hearing is behind, and you can see it's really annoying when the mouth is moving, but the sound isn't, you know, it doesn't line up. And that is the first thing which put me off these headphones, because usually I use my headphones for watching YouTube on my phone, like in a quiet situation, like on a bus or in bed at night when my son's asleep or something like this. And so for me, it's a big deal breaker. It's like, I like listening to music as well, so I'll probably keep them for the price. But to be honest, it's just really annoying that they don't match up. So I'm gonna try some others. Somebody else has recommended me another kind of cheapish kind of pair, and I'm gonna try them out. So basically overall, I'd say if you want headphones which are just wireless, you want these ones that have a good array of functions and sound good, but you're not too worried about watching YouTube with them primarily, then these headphones are great. If not, and like me, you want them for YouTube, then I would suggest looking elsewhere. I mean, you do get what you pay for. I do think that a lot of Apple products are extortionately overpriced, but for what you pay for, you get a pretty decent headphone. So it just proves that overall, like, fake or copied products are not always bad. These ones are actually pretty decent. The quality is really good. Anyway, guys, until next time, bye-bye.